sweet and commendable in your nature, Hamlet, to give these mourning duties to your father, but you must know your father lost a father, that father lost his, and their survivor bound. In filial obligation is some term, to do obstrenuous sorrow, but to persevere. An obstinate condolement is a course of impetuous stubbornness. 'Tis unmanly grief.
This too sullied flesh would melt, thaw and resolve itself into a dew, or that the everlasting had not fixed his cannon against self-slaughter. Oh God, God, how weary, stale, flat, and unprofitable seem to me all the uses of this world.
Dang, look at all these hot women!
Laertes, what are you doing?
I'm just doing homework. You know, I have college things and, I'm busy.
So are you excited? Are you excited for...
I have something I need to talk to you about. For Hamlet and the trifling of his favor, hold it a fashion and a toy in blood, a violet in the youth of primy nature, forward, not permanent, sweet, not lasting, the perfume and suppliance of a minute. No more. Fear it, Ophelia, fear it, my dear sister, and keep you in the rear of your affection, out of the shot and danger of desire. The chariest maid is prodigal enough, if she unmask her beauty to the moon. Be wary then, the safety lies in fear. Youth to itself rebels, though none else near.
I shall the effect of this good lesson keep as watchman to my heart. But good, my brother, do not, as some ungracious pastors do, show me the steep and thorny way to heaven, while as like a puffed and reckless libertine, himself the primrose path of dalliance treads, and recks not his own bread.
'Tis told me he hath very oft of late given private time to you, and you yourself, however your audience been most free and bounteous. If it be so as so 'tis put on me, and that in way of caution I must tell you. You do not understand yourself so clearly, as it behoves my daughter and your honor. What is between you? Give me up the truth.
He hath, my lord, of late made many tenders of his affections to me.
Affection? Pooh! You speak like a green girl, unsifted in such perilous circumstance. Do you believe his tenders, as you call them?
I do not know, my lord, what I should think.
Mary, I'll teach you. Think yourself a baby that you have taken these tenders for true pay, which are not sterling. Tender yourself more dearly, or, not to crack the wind of the poor phrase, running it thus, you'll tender me a fool.
My lord, he hath imported me with love and honorable fashion.
Fashion, you may call it. Go to!
Alas, how is it with you, that you do bend your eye on vacancy, and with thy incorporeal air do hold discourse, O gentle sun, upon the heat and the flame of thy distemper. Sprinkle cool patience. Whereon do you look?
On him! Look you how pale he glares!
To whom do you speak of this?
Do you see nothing there?
Nothing at all, yet all that is I see.
Get thee to a nunnery. Why wouldst thou be a breeder of sinners? If thou dost marry, I'll give thee this plague for thy dowry. Be thou as chaste as ice, as pure as snow. Thou shalt not escape calumny. Or if thou wilt needs marry a fool. Because for wise men know well enough what monsters you make of them. I have heard of your paintings too well enough. God has given you one face, and you make yourselves another. You jig and amble and you lisp. You nickname God's creatures and make your wantonness your ignorance. Go to, I'll no more on't. It hath made me mad. To a nunnery, go, and quickly too. Farewell! Oh, what a noble mind is here overthrown!
Poor Ophelia, divided from herself and her judgment.
To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles and by opposing end them, to die, to sleep, no more, and by a sleep to say we end the heartache and the thousand natural shocks that flesh is heir to. 'Tis a consummation devoutly to be wished, to die, to sleep, perchance to dream. Aye, there's the rub, for in that sleep of death, what dreams may come, when we have shuffled off this mortal coil, must give us pause. There's the respect that makes calamity of so long life. For who would bear the whips and scorns of time, the oppressor's wrong, the proud man's contumely, the pangs of despised love, the law's delay, the insolence of office, and the spurns that patient merit of the unworthy takes, when he himself might his quietest make with a bare bodkin? Who would fardels bear to grunt and sweat under a weary life, but that the dread of something after death, the undiscovered country from whose bourne no travel returns, puzzles the will and makes us rather bear those ills we have than fly to others that we know not of. Thus conscience does make cowards of us all, and thus the native hue of resolution is sicklied over with the pale cast of thought and enterprises of great pith and moment. With this regard, their currents turn awry and lose the name of action. Soft you now, the fair Ophelia, nymph in thy horizons, be all my sins remembered.
We run this mother. Yeah. Girls, we run this mother. Girls, who run the world? 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 Girls, who run this mother?
You really thought I was gone? Better luck next time. XOXO Ophelia.